Hello and welcome back to the Energy Capital Sports Complex in Gillette, Wyoming. Jordan McKamey alongside you for 3A Boys Consolation Soccer. You can probably tell as you're tuning in, don't have the live camera on because why wouldn't it be an outdoor broadcast in the wind and the weather without another issue? Our camera charger did short out on us in between games. We have some battery backup, but want to keep the camera off until the last moment so we can turn it on for you and keep the game camera live for as long as we can. So we'll try to keep it on during play, but we'll probably turn it off at halftime and then probably as well at the end on the post game as we wrap up this potentially what could, if the Warriors can't find a way to get past Rawlins here, could potentially be their final game. They saw the Lady Warriors fall in the consolation semis. Head coach Ron Overcast just came over and chatted with me, and he said, you know what, today we're going to try to have some fun. So that's what that's the kind of thing you want to hear from your head coach in charge. Have a little bit of fun out there. You're in the consolation semifinals. You're playing a familiar foe that you've played some really competitive games against. So this one should be a fun one from start to finish between the Warriors and the Outlaws of Rawlins High School. Just wanted to say thank you to McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate for their pregame show sponsorship as well. Wanted to shout out Mark Bradshaw and Warpaint, help provide live video coverage of Worland Warriors soccer here in the postseason. We're going to take a break. On the other side, we'll get into our starting lineups and opening kickoff brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News. This is Worland Warriors soccer streaming live via YouTube, Facebook, the NFHS Network, and Huddle TV on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family, weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com. And welcome back inside the broadcast again. Still camera off. We'll have it on here momentarily. I think we have literally about 90 minutes of battery left, so we're hoping that we'll have just enough to get through this game, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. If not, we'll go back to the classic Jordan McKeamy play-by-play action. Why wouldn't it be? First game of the year, fried the old laptop cord, and might as well fry one on the final game, potentially the final game of the season here at the 3A State Championship Tournament. We hope that we have to go track down a cord for tomorrow's Consolation Championship game here for the Warrior boys, but we will see what happens here in this one as the Warriors and Outlaws match up yet again. So should be a fun one here between Worland and Rawlins. Let's get into our starting lineups presented by the Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Northern Wyoming News, print publications on Thursdays, online subscriptions available, local, regional, national news, classifieds, dedicated sports section, and more. The Northern Wyoming News in Worland. Our starters here for the Rawlins Outlaws: number 1, Fisher Murray; number 2, Chris Gonzalez; 3 is Gavin Green; 5, Owen Meyer; 8 is Austin Robertson; number 9 is Amasai Armendariz; number 16, Felix Costa; 17 is Karsten Bartlett; number 20 is Xander Chavez; and number 22 is Jorge Ferrales. And in goal, wearing the number 99 top, Bryce Stones. So Stones in goal for the Rawlins Outlaws. For the Warriors, they're going to go a little different setup today, as they'll go out with number 3, Sergio Cardenas. Number 4 is Kobe Bradshaw. Number 6, Caden Scheibel out there. Number 7, Brecken Crippen. Number 10 is Gunnar Mascaro. For the Warriors, number 12, Cooper Cannon. Number 17 is Zach Davis. Number 18, Cannon Tiedemann. Number 21 is Elias Mitchell. And, of course, in goal, number 1 is Cameron Heiner. Those are our Northern Wyoming News starting lineups, brought to you by the Northern Wyoming News in Worland. So there's our game cam live now, as we'll try to keep this thing on as long as we can. Any stoppages, we may turn it off and pop it back on here. Of course, got some obstructed views here under the 10 at midfield. Of course, got to have the respect for the 4th official here at midfield as well. So keep those things in mind. Warriors going to be working downwind to start this contest, as the Northern Wyoming News opening kickoff going to be controlled by the Worland Warriors. We go live into our full game cam here as we get things rolling. Try to set up that Pinnacle Bank scoreboard the best we can. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be, our longtime scoreboard sponsor. A big appreciation out to Kent Lamb and team there at Pinnacle Bank. 40 minutes up on the board. 80 minutes separates one of these teams from a chance to get there. Season off on the right way. Stones in front of a long ball ahead by Caden Scheibel. As he hammered that one well, Stones did a good job of standing in front of that one. So again, as we mentioned, Zach Davis comes into the starting lineup today for the Warriors. Goal kick by Stones. Scheibel stands it up on a head, wins the second ball, but now Rawlins on top of it, driving the other way. Ball pinging around and now down to the feet of Fisher Murray. Murray drops it back into the midfield. Crippen back there trying to do some defending for the Warriors. Garcia missed out on that challenge there, and now down to the feet of Acosta. Costa chips it to the top of the box. Warriors trying to scramble this one away, and Rawlins unable to get a shot off there. But should be a throw-in for Rawlins from the looks of it. Cameron Heiner in that red top. So ball going to come in here from the side. Actually is a corner. So it is going to be a corner kick. So we will thought they were signaling for a throw-in, but it is a corner kick. So first set piece here in the second minute is Rawlins brings it in from the near side all the way to the backside, skipped off the head of a Outlaw, and then Fisher Murray tried to track it down. Nice job by Scheibel to play it off him there, and out of play for a Warrior throw-in. Taken quickly, and then they say a bad throw-in by the Warriors, so it'll go back to the Rawlins Outlaws there. So saying that Mitchell lifted a foot out there is the reason they brought that to a stop and reset it here for a Rawlins throw-in. And the Warriors trying to work it back away from Armendariz out there, and finally do take it away as Crippen throws the ball ahead as Cooper Cannon, just an outstretched foot, couldn't get onto it, but now Tiedemann drops it short for Bradshaw, tried to go for Scheibel, but it's taken away by the Outlaws. Then Scheibel is back, gets in front of it. Warriors clear it up ahead, down to the feet of Zach Davis. Davis can drag it ahead, and he'll throw a ball to the outside. Here's the run-in of Gunnar Mascaro as the Outlaws have to play it out across the near touchline. And again, got the canopy over here for the for this contest, the Energy Sports Complex. Warriors throw it into the box. The Outlaws doing a good job of scrambling it away, but then Scheibel redirects it towards goal, and Bradshaw's on it, works around, has it chipped away from him, back for Mitchell, goes outside for Cade Garcia. Garcia up ahead, little give and go between him and Cooper Cannon. Garcia works around, he's into the box, crosses one across the box. Davis can't get the shot on goal there, came off his side foot awkwardly, and the Outlaws scramble it away. Warriors throw in, comes in quickly now for Garcia, works around his defender again, tries to center one up, should be almost went out, but the Outlaws save it there. Now Crippen drives ahead, leaves it off for Garcia, centers up a pass, and Stolens will just let that one run into the side netting. Fourth minute now, 36-37 left in the opening half here. Warriors trying to avoid the same fate as the Lady Warriors and keep their season going into a Saturday and keep our 2025-26 broadcast schedule going for one more day. Ball stood up here to the outside. Mascaro tried to get onto it, lost out on the standing challenge, but the Warriors do have a throw in. Mascaro looking to throw it in for Bradshaw, deflected away by the Outlaws, but only down to the feet of Cooper Cannon. Now slides around one, around a second, trying to give it back for Davis, and the Outlaws finally clear it away, but Mitchell tries to reset. Going to come out for Crippen. Low shot here to the near side, and Stolens in behind it for an early save for the Rawlins Outlaws. Goal kick taken again. The Outlaws working into the wind, so the Warriors got to try to make hay while they can, and now ball chipped ahead towards the box it goes, and Stolens will have it again as Davis just puts the pressure on for him to pick it up. I'll try to keep that camera, will kind of be cut off on this near side, but Stolens with a big throw out here. Got it all the way to the outside for Gonzalez. Now Mascaro has it. Gonzalez a standing challenge and work it back for Sergio Cardenas. High into the air, almost gets over that Outlaw defender. Bradshaw in there. That's a handball there on Ferrelis. It was unintentional. His foot just got, or his hand got caught up in behind him, but the Warriors will take a free kick wherever they can. Typically it had been Scheibel doing it, but they want his height in the box, so it's going to be Kobe Bradshaw as Gonzalez is a little too close to the play there. It's kind of easy to count off the 10 yards when you got the football markings out there. So Bradshaw will deliver it towards the box. It goes slipping through, and the Outlaws just able to hook it away, and should be a Warrior corner kick, and it is. So it'll be delivered in by Scheibel here, coming in from the near sideline. A little more than 5 minutes into this game. We're in the 6th minute. Warriors set piece opportunity. Scheibel looking for the good service here from the near side. Strikes it with the right. Heading towards the back post. A header chance, and it just skips past the far post and out of play. The Warriors had their chances, rising for it. Bradshaw went for the header. He probably going to need a, might be Cooper Cannon. Took a little shot on the schnoz there. So that was Bradshaw. So it comes to the sideline. Again, went for that header and kind of hit right into the back of one of the Outlaws players. No intention either way. Just a good fight for the ball. So hopefully Kobe's all right. Just took a shot to the nose there. Hopefully gets cleaned up. Goal kick coming now for the Outlaws. Clock stopped at 34:04 and now running. Tiedemann almost overran that ball. Now a chance for Fisher Murray to sprint, and Tiedemann's got to get on his horse here. Murray heading towards goal. Heiner going to come out. Players collide there as Tiedemann went to the ground, and then Murray as well. Kind of a turf came up and bit both of them. Tiedemann didn't go in for the challenge of the ball. He just kind of got caught up with the left foot, and now the ball's going to come ahead for Cannon. Spins there and now tries to keep it ahead. Warriors can't get to that second ball, though, and the Outlaws dribble up that far sideline, now checking up on the backside. A throw-in coming for the Warriors. Throw-in taken by Mitchell. Garcia deflects it out of play there as a speed throw-in there and came off of Garcia. Not sure he could have done a whole lot more. As Crippen steps in front of that Rawlins throws, they'll walk it up that far sideline. Crippen in front of it again, chips it ahead. Outlaw defense has a little bit to deal with, and now chested down as it's Davis in the midfield challenging for Alice, and it comes ahead for Murray. Chance for Armendariz to drive ahead, but could not, and then Crippen, little kick now, going to throw it through the middle, and now it's a foot race. Cooper Cannon's onto it. Inside his defender, Stolens comes out, saves it there, almost skipped away from him as the Warriors had a real chance there, and they throw it out for Ferralis quickly out of the box, and there's Cardenas still lifted ahead. Mascaro can't get onto it. Ferrell's going to try to keep it in play, but that would have been a tough one to hook back inside the field. So Mascaro and the Warriors going to have a throw in again. Throw it towards the box. Donovan Warren, who came in for Kobe Bradshaw, couldn't quite get a piece of it as Crippen leans in, tries to keep the possession for the Warriors. Scheibel is forward, slides it to the outside. Chance for Cade Garcia to run out there and couldn't quite get there just in time. Kobe Bradshaw back into the game. Cabre Miller as well checks in for the Warriors. As they'll bring out, Warren will come back out of the game. Cooper Cannon also gets an early break. Outlaws going to make a change next. All thrown into the box, stood up by the Outlaws towards the top of the 18, scrambled out of there. Cardenas lifts it high into the air, heading towards the box. Stolens, he mishandles that back towards goal, and he is able to track that back down. Went through his hands, fortunately, just held up, got enough of a piece of it that checked up on the artificial turf. Nearly an early mistake for the Outlaws, and then Tiedemann came up, tried to connect with that, but missed out on the touch. But now the Warriors have some numbers coming the other way. Miller, his first touch of the game, goes to the outside looking for Garcia. Outlaws get a piece of it, skips outside for Chavez. Mendenhall and Ramirez in for the Warriors. Try to see who that is for the Outlaws. Different number out there. Might have been Garcia into the game as Owen Meyer comes out. Throw in taken, cleared off again by the Outlaws. Warriors keep the possession. Mendenhall skips it ahead for Garcia to take the throw in. Garcia over the top, looking for Bradshaw. Good close control by Kobe. Trying to slip it through the 5-hole here, but loses out on the second. Garcia drives ahead, chance to center one up, tries to slide it inside the box. Taken away, Warriors win it back with Crippen. Crippen takes a shot towards goal, but Stolens in behind it. Saw it the whole way there, but Crippen didn't need much space to get that shot off. Ball coming towards midfield. Warriors touch it down there. Outlaws trying to get to the second. Ball checks up in the turf. Ramirez couldn't read that one well as Ferralis continues his run up this near side and sliding it away there for the Warriors. Not sure who that was on the outside. Outlaw throw in though. Ball comes in for Alice. To the inside it goes now for Robertson. Further outside, Crippen trying to hassle and does, and then the Warriors clear it off with Garcia. Miller on the turn. Outlaws win it there, but Bradshaw takes it back. Chipped ahead looking for Davis. Ferralis lashes a leg out at it as Bradshaw then heads it along, and the Warriors trying to get back onto it, but Armendariz is onto it now. Robertson high into the air. Cardenas chests it down, kind of a dangerous one there, but the Warriors lash it away with Cannon Tiedemann. So a throw in for the Outlaws here. Almost 12 minutes into this one. 28-20 left to go in the first half here. Warriors throw in from Rawlins, taken away by Scheibel, finds Miller in the middle of the field. He'll look to get the ball ahead. Davis, a chance now to take on a shot, drags it to the inside, just taken away at the last moment by the Outlaws and Gavin Green, and now an offside call actually before that, so they'll say that Davis had drifted beyond that last defender. All up the field here, they find Murray, but there's Scheibel to challenge. Working back is Bradshaw to win it. Armendariz drops it to the sideline here for Bartlett. Nice job by Ramirez to intercept that. Gonna end up playing it out off of the Outlaws there, so good defending by Lucas. Throw in coming for the Warriors. Long throw in here. Touched first by the Outlaws. Hammered away towards this near sideline. Another throw in here for Cardenas. Throws it down the line here. That one's going to run on the artificial turf all the way towards the corner. Ramirez got a piece of it at the end, but it's going to be a goal kick. Donovan Warren coming into the game for Cade Garcia. Outlaw goal kick coming from Stolens, decides to go short with it, and Ramirez wins a header there, so the Outlaws have to deal with it. Gets another block. Davis, a one-timer, and it's in between the crossbars. Nearly a goal there for the Warriors. Sophomore caught that perfectly. Wind just kept a little high as it pings in between the crossbars. And the Warriors bench like the contact there, so some good energy on the sidelines here for the Warriors as we're 14 minutes into this one, heading into the 15th minute now as Scheibel intercepts the goal kick. Ferralis, though, with it, throws it here to the near sideline. Nobody coming home for the Outlaws, and Gonzalez was onto it. Armendariz now, and then Scheibel from behind trying to take it away. Bradshaw working back defensively. A long ball ahead. Taken down by Cardenas momentarily, and now a throw-in coming for the Outlaws. Throw in taken. Tiedemann was there. Ball's going to be potentially cleared off. A little miscommunication there as the Warriors trying to put the pressure on Crippen back there. Now he's going to surrender a free kick in a bit of a dangerous spot. About 35, 40 yards from goal. Into the breeze, though. We'll see what Fisher Murray decides to do. Cameron Heiner's got to be wary here in the first half. Warriors, you can tell, knowing they have the wind here in the first half, they've been trying to keep the gas pedal down. Murray strides away from the ball here, setting himself up for the left-footed strike. Takes it now towards goal. It goes, always rising, and out of play it goes. Goal kick here by Heiner. Touchdown by Bradshaw. Heavy touch, though. Armendariz through the middle it goes, sliding towards Heiner, and a easy pickup there for Cam. Goal kick comes out high into the air, sailing in that Campbell County wind. Ferralis got a really good touch, though. And well, it's chipped forward. Outlaws get a quick header here. Crippen back to try to force it away, and the Warriors got the next touch with Warren. Kept in by the Outlaws, though, as Mendenhall tries to charge that one down and does. Gets a cheer from the Warrior faithful over on the far sideline. Throw in for the Outlaws. Crippen working hard, leans in against the offensive player for the Outlaws, and Rawlins gets the second ball and lashes it away across the far touchline for a Warrior throw-in. Mendenhall to take it. Does for Warren there, but a heavy touch from Donovan takes it out of play. 0-0 it remains on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here as Fisher Murray gets the ball in. Mendenhall trying to save it down the line, but out of play it goes. Gunnar Mosquero checks in at the next stoppage. Ball in for Murray again. Crippen right on his backside, and out of play it goes. David York will check in for the Outlaws. Cabre Miller comes out of the game, so a short foray into the game for Miller, the sophomore. Felix Acosta off for the Outlaws. Throw in coming, well up the field. Warren, a great touch there. The ball to the midfield. Mosquero tried to get that next touch, couldn't. Ball pings back ahead, though, for the Warriors, and then now it's into the feet of Murray. Double team came, though, forced it away from him, and a sliding challenge. Studs up there from Murray, but no stoppage in the play as the Warriors clear it away with Tiedemann. Leg out for the Outlaws defender there, and now the Warriors settle it down in the midfield with Bradshaw. Tried to get it for Warren, a little bit short-sold on the pass. Garcia on the outside, lost control, and now the Warriors throw it in. Bouncing up that far sideline, and now Warriors trying to keep it ahead. Mosquero takes it back, chips to the inside, chance for Warren to run on one, but good defending. Three players crash together here as Scheibel's ahead, gets it to the outside, and now a stoppage of the clock here. Three players, two Outlaws and a Warrior came together with Warren, Robertson, or excuse me, that's Chavez over there. Should be a drop ball situation for the Warriors. I think they'll probably drop it near Scheibel, I'm guessing. And the ball's dropped into play, trying to slide it ahead for Davis, and does, but cleared off on this near side by Garcia. Then a touch by Scheibel drags it out of play. Quick throw in here for Gonzalez, but good defending by Cardenas. Ferralis with the throw in now, looking to the middle of the field for the check-in. York turns to the inside and throws it further along. Warriors take it away, though. Trying to get it ahead. Bradshaw fights for it. York spins it forward, and going to be a free kick given here for the Outlaws. So kind of caught the referee, so a little drop ball situation again will be dropped to the Outlaws green, and he hammers it forward here towards the top of the 18-yard box. Good header by Tiedemann. Then Scheibel lifts it further along with the head. Davis there for a quick touch. Armendariz has it taken off of his feet. Still loose now. Bradshaw touches away from one, and now two. Gets it for Ramirez. Trying to find Mosquero. A little bit short, but then Ramirez wins another challenge, continues his run, and then Mosquero's going to win it in the midfield. He'll touch it past York, trying to use his pace here, as it'll go wide here into Garcia, but Warren wins it back now. Bradshaw with the ball in the midfield. He'll take on a shot, always wide and rising, though, for the Warriors, number 4. Hunter Ruffing going to check into the game for Zach Davis. So Davis getting just about 20 minutes in the starting lineup to open the game. Stones with the goal kick. Scheibel wins the header. First touch for the check-in. Ruffing steps to the inside. Tries to find the next pass. Scheibel chips it into the box, and now it's a foot race. Stones out to claim it out in front of an on-charging Gunnar Mosquero. High into the air from Stones. And Cardenas got the header, and then Crippen forces it away from the Outlaws, and Bradshaw bumped in from behind by Fisher. Fisher Murray, that is. So a free kick going to come here. Scheibel sending it towards goal, but always a little too high there. The freshman Logan Moore going to check into the game, number 20. Lucas Ramirez comes out. Stone's another goal kick coming. Sends it towards midfield. Murray's there. Mendenhall kind of leans into the back of him, and now Crippen, freshman on the outside, trying to keep it in play, and off of an outlaw there. Good hustle from Crippen. Can try to keep the camera in these areas for you on the field level. It's tough to keep up with the quick back and forth play. Garcia will check in next for the Warriors. Sub going to come in now, so Garcia does come into the game, and Mascara will do the throw-in once the change is completed. Donovan Warren going to come out of the game. 18:30 left here in the first half. 22nd minute remains 0-0 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Winner of this one on to the Consolation Championship game tomorrow at 11 a.m. Ball thrown in deep here. Bounces, roughing a chance to get in there, and the Outlaws do just hook it away there. Good defending by the Outlaws. Think that was Robertson in there. Warriors trying to get it back. Ferralis, though, heavy touch, and now a player is down as Moore takes down Ferralis. So a free kick given here to the Outlaws. Armendariz was thinking about taking it, but coming ahead is Robertson with the captain's armband on the right bicep, set to bring this one in for the Outlaws. Here comes a free kick, trying to get it to the top of the 18 for Murray, bounced off him onto the hand. That'll be a free kick for the Warriors. Acosta will check in for the Outlaws at the next allowance as the Warriors take a quick free kick. York intercepts it midfield, but Crippen gets the ball, drops it off for Mendenhall. Garcia flips it around one defender, and then on the deck. Looked like some hands there, but York able to take it away for the Outlaws. Chips it ahead, looking for Garcia. Now one through the middle. Roughing is near it, and now it goes towards goal. That's an intentional back pass and smart play from Stones. He knew it and just lifts it into the air as Scheibel wins the header. More chance to get onto it now. And he is shoved off the ball there. No whistle, though, as the ball's the inside. Outlaws able to get rid of it. And now to Armendariz. Chance to sprint forward, and a free kick given. It's Bradshaw's ruled to have come into the foot. They're the back heel of the Outlaws, and now it's Gonzalez with it. Turns here against Bradshaw. Good standing challenge that time around as Crippen takes it away from York. Scheibel wins the next one. Now the Outlaws hammer it back forward. Tiedemann scrambles it away. Scheibel lifts it forward off the head. Ping-ponging around the midfield here. And Green sends it ahead for the Outlaws. Now Crippen sends a long ball forward. The Outlaws scrambled away to the far side. Really good touch out there by Chavez. He'll start a run up the far sideline trying to pick out Murray, but Warriors got the touch there, and Bradshaw is upended there at midfield, and no whistle there as Ferralis made no play on the ball. Awkward no whistle as the Warriors will look to run up the outside more, and now finally they do bring it to a stoppage as the Warriors were on a attack the other way. So Bradshaw's down. He took a heavy hit across the leg, and I think he'll be okay. He's back under his own power, but that could not have felt good as Ferralis had left out a leg on that one as Bradshaw was trying to move forward. Official going to hold things up here and just talk to the players at midfield, including Bradshaw. Bradshaw wondering about why he didn't get the whistle in his favor, but that's the way the head referee saw it. So we're going to stop here momentarily. The official may come over and talk to head coach Ron Overcast here shortly. Coach Ron Overcast getting his message across. Head Coach Ron Overcast not liking the Officiating on his side for the Warriors there. Felt like Bradshaw should have gotten the free kick and pointed out a couple other incidents, but we'll get back to the game here as our head referee will drop this one into play. Scheibel will have the touch now. Tried to hammer it into Gonzalez and did. Gonzalez wins the ball and starts down the field, and now Scheibel ends up taking down Gonzalez, so a free kick coming for the Outlaws, taken quickly. Tiedemann settles underneath it, wins the header there, and now Bradshaw turns the outside, almost lost it. Cardenas the next touch, and it's going to go wide of the field, but found it to Moore, but then Turf Monster came up and bit him. Change finally made here for the Outlaws. 25th minute now as Acosta comes back into the game for the Outlaws. So Outlaw throw in. Little short throw in, so the Warriors going to get theirs. They say an illegal throw in, so the Warriors will have their own, and then trying to get it for roughing and just deflected out of play there by Karsten Bartlett. So the Warriors now have the throw in. Cardenas out in front of it. A throw it low for Alice. Bodies up against Bradshaw. Dribbles between two defenders. Now picks out Crippen. Brecken touches it ahead now for Bradshaw. He slides it ahead now. A chance to charge onto it for roughing. Sliding challenge for the Outlaws. And then Moore had it pop off him and out of play for an Outlaw goal kick. Roughing nearly got to that one. So Stolens with a goal kick coming here for the Outlaws. 14-10 left in the first half. Ball taken short now. Dangerous ball there. Mascaro charging after it, and the Outlaws trying to play out of the back. And finally do get it ahead for Gonzalez. Trying to set up Cardenas here to the near side and gets past him on the pace. So Gonzalez works up the near sideline, wins a throw-in for the Outlaws as Charlie Turner going to check in for the Warriors. So head coach Ron Overcast getting some of his future Warriors into the game. Throw in set to be taken here for the Outlaws. Ball pop back for Ferralis. Tries to take on the shot. Should be Heiners and is. So Cameron in behind that one. Chance to send the goal kick out, but decides to go for the long throw. He's trying to pick out Garcia. Good protection of the ball there by Garcia. Now up ahead for Mascaro. Tried to touch it around the defender there, but could not. The Outlaws clear it out to the far sideline. Gavin Green got an important touch and actually stayed in play. Mendenhall trying to get there, and Outlaw player down on the field there momentarily. See when the next substitution comes in here. Zach Davis going to come into the game now. Hunter Ruffing going to come out. So sophomore for sophomore change. I'd say Davis has had the best chance of the day either way. So Mascaro throws this one in. It's a shallow throw in with plenty of pace here. The Outlaws going to have to be smart with it, and they are able to get it for Gonzalez, but Mascaro chips it ahead. Chance for Davis and a couple of Warriors to potentially get onto it. Now Mascaro trying to dance past the last defender and could not in the end, and the Outlaws able to clear it ahead, but a heavy touch from Armendariz, and Crippen gets it now for Bradshaw. Slides for Davis. Here come the Warriors trying to go through the middle. Bradshaw has it back, tries to wrap a right foot around it, plays off the head there, and now Turner works around a defender to the inside. Left-footed shot, sliding challenge at the last moment by Austin Robertson. Great offense and great defending here. The Warriors and Outlaws, they've played some tight ones throughout the regular season. It's been the same story here. 29th minute, corner kick set to come. Scheibel will bring it in here from the near side corner flag. Stands up in the air. Outlaws win that ball. Comes right back out for Scheibel. Can reset it here low on the ground. Stolens to the outside as Scheibel couldn't put it across the box. Into the side netting it goes. Warriors really trying to take advantage of this wind here in this first half. Outlaws goal kick only as far as Crippen. Little side foot forward. Now fight for it. Robertson wins the second ball. Now Fisher Murray Slides wide for Gonzalez. Runs over the top of it, but a heavy touch takes it out of play for a Warrior throw-in. Cardenas will take it. Throws it up the field, looking for Scheibel. Scheibel loses out there in the midfield. Armendariz slides the ball through, and Heiner going to come out, and going down to the ground was Murray. A corner kick going to come in for the Outlaws. Murray stays down here for now. So a stoppage here at 10:23 to go as Murray is tended to. We'll take a break on the McKamey Broadcasting Network.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Murray leaves the field under his own power in the end. It's a corner kick coming for the Outlaws. 10:23 to go as the clock will start here momentarily, and does now. Our head official will bring it to a start, and there it is. Here comes the corner kick from the near side. Stood up right towards the top of the box. Wynn taking it away, and Mascaro. Quick touch back for Garcia. Good one-touch passing there. Garcia continues a run. Now sends a long ball here to the near side. Charlie Turner getting on his horse now. Trying to get to the ball here. Robertson with the covering and able to sweep it away out of bounds there, and did so just before he lost his footing. So fortunate there for Robertson as the Warriors have a throw-in now here on the near sideline, and then Robertson plays it off the shoulder out of play for a Warrior corner kick. Third corner kick of the day. They've all been kind of into this cross breeze. Crossing down as Scheibel will strike it with the right foot here, stands it up into the air, Stollens underneath it. Again, it's hard to get that penetrating power forward, but the Warriors now pulled a bit out of position as Cardenas will try to deny the ball ahead. Tiedemann comes over to take it away from Gonzalez, but tried to keep possession, and now to the outside as Tiedemann crashes into Gonzalez. Out of play it goes. Murray back onto his feet for the Outlaws as well. He'll check in at the next stoppage. Warrior throw in now. Ball coming up the field. Davis got the touch here. It'll be the Outlaws with the throw in. So Outlaw throw in here after the substitution's completed, and it is now. Throwing up the near sideline. Outlaws keeping it, heading towards the top of the 18-yard box. Warriors trying to scramble it away here, and ball comes to the top of the box. Chance to get a shot out of the Warriors. Great challenge in the end. I think that was Tiedemann that got it away, but now the Outlaws trying again, and a little flop out there by the Outlaws, number 4, Israel Garcia, and the ball spins just wide of the box, and the Warriors just got it away, but they're going to say it went out of play here on the near side post, so a corner kick coming for the Outlaws. Outlaw faithful wanted a foul on that Israel Garcia contact. Here comes the corner kick across the box, sailing over the top of the bar there, rising for a good header. Didn't see the number. I think it might have been Gavin Green that got a piece of that one. So the Warriors escape the danger on the set piece there. And Heiner tried to clear it out low. Fortunately there, Mendenhall with some good defending. Davis stands this up. This is going to turn into a foot race here. Davis steps in front of one, drags it along to himself, and Robertson again comes over the top with good defending for the Outlaws. And actually might have been Chavez that time that cleared it off for the Outlaws. They'd have had a couple of really good clearances. Davis appears to be in a real mood. Ball thrown in, and now Scheibel onto it. Pushes it onto the right foot, slides it ahead here for Bradshaw. Now back to the middle for Scheibel. He'll wrap a right foot around it, hammered it, but that's going to go well into the field back in behind field number 2 here. Stones with a goal kick here. 34th minute, 6:25 to go. Remains 0-0 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Stones to the outside. That's going to go wide of the target here, and Cardenas will come forward to take the throw in for the Warriors. Ball in for Scheibel. Throws it to the other side looking for Garcia, but did not complete the pass. Now Mendenhall. Chance to pick it out again, but a hot pass, and now chip towards the box, and Stones can just let this one go by and out of play. Stones, clearance out of the box, only going to go as far as Bradshaw. Then Mascaro stands it up, looking for Bradshaw. Outlaws still haven't gotten all the way clear, but now do with Murray. Good one-touch pass for Garcia, but working back was Crippen. Murray back onto it. Crippen over the top here, takes it away from the Outlaws. Robertson hammers it ahead. Armender is with the ball now. Chance for the Outlaws. Tiedemann got a piece. Ball into the middle. Gonzalez is offsides. He shoots it wide of the far post, but I think he knew he had drifted beyond the last defender. Under 5 minutes to go, half number 1. Warriors with the free kick here from the defensive half. Heiner with the right foot, just goes off the foot of Scheibel. Nice job by Bradshaw to reach a leg out to take that away. Rides a couple of challenges up the field. Tried to go outside, came off of Mascaro, and then Bradshaw leaned a shoulder in here. And no foul called, though, and Davis going to potentially get onto this with the Outlaws back with it on the clearance. Looking to get the throw in now here from the near sideline. Throw it in, look for Scheibel, lifts it up on the head. Bradshaw trying to turn to the inside. Outlaws, and Armender is with it. He's trying to dribble out of trouble here. Not necessarily the suggested, but he ends up getting mostly out of trouble, and then the Warriors drop it back here for Cardenas. Through the middle for Crippen. Good ball there. Ferralis got a back heel to it. Crippen keeps it. Chip to the outside for Garcia. Tries to turn away. And then Garcia, a little contact there against Chavez on the outside. Stick around for the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. We'll have the camera off during the halftime to try to keep the live coverage during this one. But we'll make sure to have it on by the time we start the second half. Still 3:20 left here in the first half, 37th minute. Changes will come at the next stoppage. Ball ahead for Murray. Got a good touch there. Warriors, though, lifted into the air. Turner got the header, and now Davis trying to settle underneath it. Heads it outside for Turner. Good collection now by Turner. He'll start a run up the outside. Tries to get past the last Outlaw defender, but couldn't. But changes come in. Jabby Hellman into the game, and Donovan Warren in for the Warriors. Gonzalez comes out for the Outlaws. Garcia comes out for the Warriors. All set to throw in now, looking for Bradshaw. Turns to the inside. Outlaws trying to scramble it away, but the Warriors step in with Crippen. Davis, another shot towards goal, and Stones, good awareness where he is at on the goal. Lets that one run past him for an Outlaw goal kick. 2:25 and ticking away here, half number one. Warriors trying to strike late here while they have the advantage of this northerly breeze. Stones lifts it towards midfield, looking for Ferralis. Good touch there by Ferralis, but then the second one betrayed him as Crippen goes outside for Warren. Warren to the inside for Mascaro, and Stones comes out, slides in front of that one there in front of Mascaro. And Stones will be able to clear it out on the goal kick, but spins this high into the air. This is going to be an awkward one. Scheibel got it, the first touch to it. Ferralis lifts it back into the air. And now the Outlaws get the next touch, and then a heavy one from Tiedemann going to send it out of play for an Outlaw goal kick. Just about 90 seconds left in this half, 90 seconds now. Stones and the Outlaws, they'll take their time as much as they're allowed to, as they'll be happy to be done dealing with this wind in their face. Stones finally strikes the right foot to it here towards midfield. Armender is with a header there. Warriors can't stop the drive forward. Armender has got it from Garcia. Tiedemann stands it up. Scheibel wins the next ball, and this one's going to bounce awkwardly in front of Cardenas, and he loses out there. Sergio working back, and he does win the ball. Nice job by Sergio to make up for the initial mistake. Throw in for the Outlaws here, 44 seconds to go. And the Warriors now have it on the near sideline. Didn't see the infraction. We're kind of cut off here underneath the canopy. So the Warriors hammer it ahead, looking for Davis. Drops it back. Turner can get to it and does. Leaves it off for Bradshaw. Chip to the outside, spinning away. Came off of an Outlaw there. Had been towards the hand, but nothing whistled there as Warren turns on his defender. 17 seconds to go. Warriors Mendenhall drive to the outside, and Murray tried to cut him off there and did, and then out of play for a Warrior throw-in. 10 seconds to go. Ball coming in looking for Warren. And 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1, and that'll do it for half number one. 0-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here at the half. Come back next for the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
It's easier to handle life's twists and turns with the help of an experienced professional. Lisa Beamer has been serving the community as a farmer's agent for years. She is here to help you by discussing a range of insurance choices and available coverage options. Call 307-347-9822 or stop by 900 Bighorn Avenue in Worland to learn more.
We are farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
The Bunkers Golf Simulators at 1701 Bighorn Avenue in Worland invites you to experience the next level of indoor golf right here in the Bighorn Basin. At The Bunkers, we believe that golf is a year-round passion, and our state-of-the-art indoor golf simulator brings that vision to life. Featuring advanced technology from TrackMan, our large two-bay facility allows you to experience the joy of golf no matter the season. Dive deep into your performance as you receive immediate analysis of your swing with club data and shot feedback. Embrace the future of golf with us, where you can refine your skills, engage in friendly competition, or simply enjoy the game in a controlled environment. Join us at The Bunkers today, 1701 Bighorn Avenue, next to Blair's Market here in Worland. Book a bay today at www.thebunkersworland.com.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics.
And welcome inside the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. Again, don't panic about the no video here, just trying to save that battery best we can here at halftime. Make sure we can keep the live video throughout this one. 0-0 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here at the Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. No yellow cards either way either, so not a lot of incidents. Do want to let you know the Lady Warriors season has wrapped up. If you did not catch their game earlier this morning, Lady Warriors falling 2-0 to the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes. So the Lady Warriors season in 2026 has come to a close. So they will not be playing on a Saturday. Warriors and Outlaws another 40 minutes to try to decide it in regulation. In the 3A tournament, no games on the first day had gone to extra time. One today before the boys' game between Douglas and Rawlins went to extra time. Rawlins scoring in the final minute of extra time. Warriors hoping it won't take that much time to get their first goal. The only thing is they'll now have to work into this win at the Energy Capital Sports Complex, so it's going to be a challenge in half number 2. But the Warriors will try to remain up to that challenge and see if they can extend their season into a Saturday. It was interesting. Talked to head coach Ron Overcast yesterday, and it was an interesting thing he said. None of his teams during the long run have gone home on a Friday in this long stretch of really good Warrior soccer over the last decade or so, and wants that story to continue here for this Warrior squad. And they'll have to get it done in the second half. And, of course, we want our broadcast season to continue at least for one more day. Of course, as we look ahead to the 2026-2027 sports season, we hope that our fine sponsors we have now stick with us. But we're always looking for new businesses, new faces to get on the advertising side of things. If you're curious in advertising your business or organization, contact me, Jordan McCamey, 307-431-1468, or reach out at mccameybroadcasting@gmail.com. Can get you a advertising prospectus there, see if something fits into your budget. And, of course, if something on that doesn't quite fit what you're trying to do, try to do some custom things as well as we've done for some other businesses to make sure we can keep you involved here on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. With no incidents, no goals to report in the first half, that's going to do it for our Washkey Prevention Coalition halftime show. Going to try to continue to conserve that battery of our camera. We'll get going in half number 2 here from the Energy Capital Sports Complex in Gillette, Wyoming. Halftime score, Worland Warriors 0, Rawlins Outlaws 0. Second half next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
New Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. The Pepsi taste you love with no artificial sweeteners. It's unbelievably Pepsi.
You're unbelievable.
Try it now. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola.
Having trouble hearing the roar of the engine? Let DPS help breathe life back into her again. Power, performance, and great customer service is at the heart of diesel pickup specialists in Worland. Stop into their beautiful shop at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland for all your diesel service needs. Whether it's roughnecks needing to get back onto the job site, solving your agricultural hauling needs, or those looking to unlock everything their truck can do, DPS has the professional personnel, latest technology, and expertise to get you back on the road again. Diesel pickup specialists, from trucks to trailers and everything in between. Let them unleash the full potential of your diesel engine today. Call now, 307-347-4410. Stop in at 1051 North 10th Street in Worland, or visit them online at dps307.com.
From the moment you walk in the door, the staff at King's Carpet One Floor and Home will make you feel right at home. They've been serving the entire Bighorn Basin for 30 years, and that means something. Shopping for flooring can be a daunting experience. Our certified floor and home consultants are here to guide you through the stress-free process. Now introducing Room by Room only at King's Carpet One. It's a trouble-free and informative way to shop for your perfect new floor. Easily shop by color, design, and price with just a simple touch. King's Carpet One has flooring to meet every budget. They are experts in flooring and installation, and they stand behind their work. King's Carpet One offers hardwood, luxury vinyl and laminate flooring, wall-to-wall carpet, and ceramic tile. They also sell cabinetry, countertops, and window treatments for your home. Step into King's Carpet One and explore room by room for your next home improvement project. King's Carpet One in Worland, 735 Bighorn Avenue, 307-347-4225, or visit their website, kingscarpetoneworland.com.
Yep, we even sell sunglasses now.
Tool tote, check. Tape measure, check. Impact driver, check. Oakley sunglasses, check. Built to fix, built to flex. And you can find it all at Ace, the helpful place.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland are more than just realtors. Just ask Jake and Landy Bollinger. What drew you to McGarvin and Taylor?
And the way that she treated my family, my extended family, like her own family. We felt like family, weren't just a client at that point.
Once you found your home, did they make the rest of the process easy?
The bank we worked through for our loan, built great relationships there. It was smooth and quick and really kind of painless, honestly.
Yeah.
How have they continued their service after the sale?
Gas actually got shut off a week after we were in the house, and so we didn't have gas, and it was really cold that weekend. And a knock on the door, and here's Laura with some heaters for us, and a little bit later, here comes Kitty walking in with more heaters for us.
Any last thoughts or special sentiments?
We just feel like that they were put in our life for a reason, and they're going to be long life friends.
McGarvin and Taylor Real Estate in Worland, 701 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-4271, or visit them on the web at worlandwyo.com. And we're ready for half number 2 here on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Worland Warriors, Rawlins Outlaws trying to settle this here in half number 2. And we're underway in the second half. 41st minute now as the Warriors will look to take this back quickly here in the attacking half. Cade Garcia working back, chips it away, see if he can keep it in play, and does. Drops it off for Mitchell, drags it along. Garcia, touch to the inside for Crippen. Heavy touch on the freshman, but wins it back with some good hustle, but now stolen away. Murray and the Outlaws to the inside looking for Garcia, but a heavy touch going to take that towards the end line as Mitchell tries to guard that out and does, so a goal kick coming for the Warriors. So goal kick coming here for Heiner. Sends it low, bounces past Armendariz. Davis tries to lean in to take it away, but a good pass here. Outlaws trying to set it up to the outside. Chip now to the top of the box for Murray. Warriors continue. That's a flop there by Murray. Official waves him to get up here. So Warriors now try to latch onto one for Alice. A good ball ahead, and Heiner's got to read that well and does. So into the hands of Heiner and throws it out now for Garcia. Good control by Caden, gives for Mitchell. Mitchell trying to find its way to Cannon, but couldn't. Now Tiedemann's got to be back. He's put in an awkward position, but able to half loop it away. Armendariz is onto it now. He steps inside a couple of Warrior defenders, trying to get inside the last. Warriors half cleared. Garcia blocked away by the Warriors' back line, and now Scheibel over the top, and he and Garcia didn't get the communication right there as Mitchell stands it up to the midfield. Robertson up ahead. Crippen wins a header now. Garcia wins the next, and underneath him was Acosta, so a free kick coming for the Warriors. Crippen gets the free kick here, drops it back for Mitchell, tries to push up the field for Garcia, but a heavy ball there from Chavez will send it out for a Warrior goal kick. 43rd minute, 37-25 left here in the second half. Between the Warriors and Outlaws, winner onto the Consolation Championship. Team who falls sees their season come to a close on a Friday here at the Energy Capital Sports Complex as Heiner hits this one towards the midfield, but Gonzalez is the first to it for the Outlaws. Now looks to drag to the inside. Cardenas sticks with him. Good standing challenge there to hold up the run, but then Gonzalez wins it the second time around, tries to turn it inside, but always moving wide of the target there. Heiner with another goal kick here, but only finds Gonzalez again, but Cardenas there for the second clear off. Now Davis onto it, tries to chip it ahead for Bradshaw and does. Kobe turns to the inside, back for Scheibel. Through the middle it goes. Chavez able to intercept that, and it should be Heiner's here outside, and is. So Cam's got it again, ready for a goal kick. So on a line drive, that hit Murray there, and now Garcia's going to step in. Mitchell made up the distance, but now Murray, he's into the box, puts it across the box, and a good save by Cameron Heiner there as the Warriors nearly a danger moment, but avoided by the good save of Heiner. Ball goes high into the air. Garcia fighting back for it, and now the Outlaws have to deal with an awkward ball. Garcia a touch. This is Garcia versus Garcia. Outlaws good dribbling there through the midfield. Now Scheibel back to try to force it away and taken away by Bradshaw in the middle. Tried to slide it forward for a non-running Cooper Cannon, but the Warriors couldn't find that pass, and then Crippen went for the slide challenge from beyond, but mistimed it. And Ferralis latches onto it on the far sideline, sends it in towards the box, and Heiner saw it all the way into his hands. So the Warriors going to try to throw it out here for Garcia instead of having to put it on the put it up in the air. And now Garcia runs into Chavez here on the near sideline and lifted along nicely here as the Warriors have a chance to get onto it. Chavez got a good job of taking that away from Cannon as the Warriors are now going to work up this near touch line. Thrown in here, Warriors trying to get it back to the inside, but the Outlaws have it now, and going to be a free kick for the Warriors here from the outside. Again, we're kind of tough to see anything from the position that we're at. Going to be a free kick here from the near sideline, and Bradshaw will take it. Try to put it into a good area here for some Warriors to attack. Here comes the free kick towards the back post. Scheibel flies into the air, couldn't get the contact. Mascaro going to try to track it down and does, but it's taken away by the Outlaws, and they'll try to spring a quick counterattack. Numbers developing here for the Outlaws, but a pass held up that time nicely by Cardenas, and then Davis does the rest of the defending. Scheibel touches it back through the 5-hole there of the Outlaws, and this is going to hold up in the wind. Outlaws got to be careful as Cooper Cannon going to try to win it back. Working back now, Scheibel, touch to the inside, lost it again. Good defending here by the Outlaws. Mascaro one to run after. Outlaws onto it now and playing it out for a deep throw in Outlaw territory here for the Warriors. 47th minute. Warriors trying to ask some questions here in the opening 10 of the second half. Mascaro going to try to launch it into the box here. Can't beat Gonzalez, though. Header won there by the Outlaws, and Ferralis on that far sideline taken away by Davis. Good defending by Zach Davis. He'll try to center a ball up, but it's blocked away again by the Outlaws and comes out for Ferralis. On running is Armendariz. Working back is Scheibel. Takes it away from him the first time, but Armendariz wins it back and then slides it to the middle. Murray, good close control there. He'll try to set up Tiedemann. Cannon sticking to the job here, and down to the deck goes Murray again. Scheibel quickly out for Garcia. Warriors going to come the other way. Garcia's got the wheels. He'll try to go to the inside. Is looking for Cannon, just not the pass he was looking for. Crippen going to win it back here for the Warriors. Davis touches it through the legs of Gonzalez the first time, but Outlaws going to come the other way. Gonzalez is free up the outside here. Warriors got to recover. Gonzalez centers a pass up for Murray. Mitchell there to sweep it away and bounces over the on-charging Outlaw. And Scheibel with the ball here ahead. Cooper Cannon can run after it. And the Outlaws try to touch it wide here, and Cannon had a piece of it as he'll lean in, kept it in play, and then wins it a second time. Tried to drag it past Chavez, couldn't get it past the last Outlaw. Now the Warriors setting it up, and a slide challenge by Mitchell takes it away. And here's a ball for Scheibel. Scheibel looks to the outside, trying to find it for Cannon. Ball up ahead. Here comes Cannon into the box, and finally some good defending at the end there by the Outlaws, sliding it away for a Warrior corner kick. Really good covering that time by Robertson. He's had a couple of times where he's gotten over the top of the Warrior attackers. Got to stop the clock here momentarily. And Cooper Cannon, gotten up at first, was helped up by the Outlaws and then back down to the turf. So we'll see if he can pop back up, and does. Kind of took a hard knock there as Cooper will be assisted off the field here. So Charlie Turner going to come on here for Cannon. So a tough moment there for the senior. So we'll need some time for him to get off to the sideline. Hopefully he'll be all right, but took a hard knock on what was a fair challenge from Robertson. Just sometimes you get that kind of contact. So finally Cannon's helped off here to the near sideline and assisted here to the sideline. Hopefully Coop will be all right as he comes to the sideline. Took a hard knock. Warriors, though, with a corner kick now. And again, it's always unfortunate when that happens. It was a good 50-50 ball that Cannon and Robertson were going after. Now a corner kick comes in here, low across the box, half cleared here by the Outlaws. Not all the way clear. Armendariz got a turn to the inside and finds a good ball wide here for Ferralis. Davis on his horseback trying to deal with it as the Outlaws trying to spring the long counterattack. Davis got a piece of it. Ferralis back onto it now. Then bowls over Davis there as that'll be a goal kick coming. Would have probably been a foul if it hadn't gone out for a Warrior goal kick already. So Mendenhall. So Heiner with the goal kick here, just skips off of Cardenas now. Davis, good control to the middle for Scheibel, drop for Crippen, and he'll send a long ball over the top here. Chavez and Green back trying to deal with it. Charlie Turner got a good touch. Not sure if it's going to stay in play, but it does. All pinging around now. An Outlaw throw-in. Thrown in. Warriors win it back with Mitchell. Now Garcia can come ahead. looking to center up a ball here across the top. Sliding in to take that away was the Outlaws. Then Davis chips it forward. Turner into the box now. Couple of Outlaws and Warriors in the same spot there, but fortunately no collisions, and Stolens can rifle it away with the right foot. Cardenas trying to read this well. And then the Warriors just let this run all the way back to Heiner. Sorry about the camera. Was watching that one come through. Wasn't sure if the wind was going to take it all the way there or not. As Scheibel stands it up. Now gets a touch. Loses out to Armendariz in the midfield. Chavez had it almost closed down there. Got the second touch right. And then Garcia slides to the ground there. And that one missed time, but fortunately didn't take out Chavez there. But it is a free kick here in the offensive half for the Outlaws, and again with the breeze can lift it well into the box as Chavez takes it, puts it towards the top of the 18. Warriors come in, and now a free kick on the alarm bar clearance there. The Warriors had it clear anyways. So Ramirez and Mendenhall going to check in now if they'll let them on a free kick. It's taken low here for Crippen. Lost out on the second one. Armendariz drives forward. Crippen trying to get back there. The freshman leaning in. And the Warriors give away the free kick now. Again, another dangerous spot, and the Outlaws took it quickly. And unfortunately, the official called for the substitution. I think the Warriors would have rather had him launch that out of play. So Armendariz here on the near side, set to take the potential strike on goal or set it up. Armendariz tried to put it towards goal, but did not get the contact he was looking for, and out of play it goes. As Ramirez and Mendenhall now officially let into the game as Mitchell and Turner are going to come out of the game. 27:50 left here in this second half, 53rd minute. Warriors and Outlaws knotted up at 0. Heiner sends it out low, bouncing. Gonzalez got a piece. Cardenas got the second, but Gonzalez onto it now. Sergio continues to fight hard, chipped it wide. Wasn't sure if it was going to get out of play. Davis works hard there to maybe keep it in play, but then it does go out. Ferralis lashes a leg at it, but well wide of this near post. And sailing out of play as Turner's going to come back into the game for the Warriors. So Mascaro comes out to the sideline. Heiner, another goal kick coming. Does get it here to the outside. Ramirez can't get to it first, though. Chavez, the first touch for the Outlaws. Now a throw in, looking for Ramirez. Bounced off of him, no handball called, and tried to find it for Bradshaw. Now skipping around was Acosta, loses out on the second ball. Crippen trying to find it for Scheibel. Takes it away from Armendariz. And now a chance to run through the middle, looking for Garcia. Garcia working towards the box, and a sliding challenge on the inside. And that one could have potentially been something, but in the end, Garcia goes down. It was a sliding challenge, and they say won the ball. So the Outlaws just have the goal kick coming the other way, and this one's going to bounce. Tiedemann stands it up off the head. Good job there by Cannon, but Gonzalez was onto it. Cardenas continues his great defending so far this game. Slides it wide here, looking for the run of Turner, and got it to him. And then a good intervention by the Outlaw defense, and back for Gonzalez. Dribbles past Davis, and a sliding challenge from Cardenas. Out of play it goes. Out for the Outlaws. Just over 25 minutes of play here in this one. Warriors and Outlaws, still no goals in it. And a free kick after all that has been given. So another dangerous spot here. Fisher Murray with the left foot. Cameron Heiner has got to be ready here with the breeze. Left-footed shot by Murray and pushed up in the air by Heiner. Smart play, and And Scheibel tried to keep it in and did. And then Ramirez trying to get rid of it. Warriors hammered away with Crippen, checking up on the near sideline, but out of play for an Outlaw throw-in. Changes coming in. Donovan Warren coming in for the Warriors. Throw in now for the Outlaws. Looking for an option. Mendenhall wins the header on that throw in, and now Donovan Warren throws it here to the near sideline, and the Outlaws going to just let that one run out of play. Quickly up the field it goes. Mendenhall tries to lean in. A ball to the midfield. Crippen got a toe to it. Is pinging back and forth in the midfield. Crippen turns to the outside, throws a ball. Great interception by Chavez. That would have sent Garcia off on a run, and now Murray out in front of the play. Cardenas continues to make play after play there on the defensive side. Scheibel trying to hassle Acosta on the outside, won it back momentarily. Ferralis battles for it. Scheibel leaves it off for Cardenas, and then Sergio to the outside. Turner actually kept it in play. But the Outlaws have it back now. Gonzalez lets it run across the body. Tiedemann off the side foot there, and Murray goes down there. As that one reserved for the soft serves of Dairy Queen there. Not going to get the whistle for that one as Ramirez is onto it, looking for a pass. Throws it up the near sideline as Bradshaw tries to put the pressure on. And the Outlaws have to play it out for a Warrior throw-in. Throw in here, and Chavez has to clear it out again for another Warrior throw-in. Cabre Miller back into the game for the Warriors as Lucas Ramirez will come out. Throw in coming. Chavez, a little overhead kick there to deal with it as Murray comes back, trying to pick this one up. Mendenhall onto it now and just comes off the Outlaws. Didn't have to save that one in, but chose to. Scheibel gets a little touch, and then Mendenhall stands it up into the breeze, but too wide of the field there, out of play. Scheibel got a good touch here, throws a ball ahead. Garcia might be able to get there. Now Bradshaw's onto it. Touch to the inside. Crippen, he'll strike here with the right. Got it taken off his feet, though. Warriors trying to retain possession with Miller, and the Warriors couldn't quite get it towards goal as Murray has it. Chips to the inside now for Gonzalez, trying to go back for Murray. Fancy back heel there, but held up at midfield now. All up the middle. Cardenas, the good touch there. Skips past Gonzalez, but down for Murray, and now Ferralis. Ferralis to the outside, pings it off of Cardenas for a Rawlins Outlaw corner kick, so a set-piece opportunity here for the Outlaws. Corner kick set to come in from Murray. Takes the strike here, heading towards the box. Glancing header over the bar from Gavin Green. Number of Warriors and Outlaws rose, but Green, the highest there, got the contact, but just squeezed it over the top of the crossbar and out of play. 60th minute now. Just a little more than half the second half left. Ball into the midfield now for Scheibel. Awkward touch there. Should bounce now for Heiner to get. And does. Flying through there was Gonzalez, just trying to be a nuisance. Heiner with it. Drops the right foot to it, but stood it up high into the air. This one's going to spin awkwardly. Still bouncing around. So Warriors now have it after the third touch, and should be the Warriors throw in, and is. Mendenhall will throw it in here for the Warriors. Chavez onto it, though. Lifts it through the midfield, and Tiedemann comes through Murray there and wins the ball. And now Scheibel for Bradshaw. Tried to go on a one-touch for Garcia. Couldn't connect on the pass, though. Armendariz drops it back a little further, and now Bradshaw almost takes it away for the Warriors. Warren should come back for it and throws the ball back awkwardly here. Gonzalez now going to throw one to the middle here. Murray out in front of goal. Heiner slides in, and an offside call on Murray as Heiner got to the ball. Was offsides no matter what happened at the culmination of that. Heiner with the right-footed clearance here. Brecken Crippen got the next touch. Now Scheibel. He'll release out Bradshaw. Here comes Kobe driving into the box. Onto the right foot. Pass Stoles and into the back of the net. Slides it under the Rawlins keeper, and the Warriors take a 1-0 lead on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here in the 62nd minute. We'll take a break now on the McKamey Broadcasting Network. Every Warrior needs the support of their Shield. Thank you to the following Shield members: Bighorn Federal Savings Bank, 1006 Bighorn Avenue in Worland, 347-6196. Bryant Honey Incorporated in Worland, Pure Wyoming Honey and Pollination Services. Sage Creek Land and Cattle Company, food from our family farm to your family table for over 100 years. War Paint, custom design warrior gear. Find them on Facebook or online at warpaint.com. Add your strength to the Shield today. Contact Jordan McKamey at McKameyBroadcasting@gmail.com or call or text 307-431-1468 today. Worland Warriors 1, Rawlins Outlaws 0 off the right foot of Kobe Bradshaw as he slides it underneath Bryce Stones in goal. Stones kind of took a knock throughout all that. I'm not sure if it was on the slide trying to go to the ground. He did get up. He's under his own power and is back up, ready to do the goalkeeping. Throw in for the Warriors here. Turner chips it to the inside. Bradshaw now in a mood. Find Garcia. Drop it further back now for Crippen. Crippen will slide it to the outside for Mendenhall. Mendenhall, quick touch now for Cabre Miller. Miller works the sidelines and is charged into there down the sideline, but Warriors going to win the throw in. Bradshaw into the box again. He'll try to turn it to the inside. He's upended there inside the box as he was taken out there. Head referee, though, says pop up off the field here and get going again. Mendenhall got the next touch there to prevent the Outlaws from continuing their drive forward. Tiedemann stands in front, lashes it away as the Outlaws now going to start to pile some more pressure forward, going to get some more players involved. Here comes Ferralis the other way, leaves it off for Armendariz, left the ball behind momentarily, trying to work across the box. Blocked away again by Tiedemann, and now the ball out to the outside. Bradshaw leans in a shoulder, and he wins the ball. Chipped over the top, header won by the Outlaws. Turner might get there first, and does. Wins it, good strong challenge there, and the ball going to pop outside. So the Outlaws try to set this play up. Tiedemann, good defending there as he just has to clear it out across the near touchline, but it really was good defending. As Hunter Ruffing going to come into the game now for Cabre Miller. Outlaws, Zabdiel Ortega comes into the game for Felix Acosta, who took that hard knock from Bradshaw. Bradshaw with it now for the Warriors, slides on the ground for Garcia. Garcia has a man running on the outside, and Ruffing throws it wide now. Ruffing on his horse trying to get to it, and sliding it out of play is Chavez. Now Bradshaw gets the throw in here and almost had a chance to put a shot towards goal. Tiedemann holds things up here. Murray gives a little pressure but finds it for Mendenhall. Now Tiedemann slides it ahead for Bradshaw. Bradshaw turns, takes it away from his defender. Cade Garcia with it. Turns to the right, heavy touch there though. Took it into the Outlaw defense. Murray hooks out a leg. He and Mendenhall battle for it. Crippen now to the inside. Slides over the first challenge but loses out on the second. Murray onto it for the Outlaw. Outlaws. To the inside it goes. Heavy touch there. Outlaws going to lose out to Donovan Warren and the Warriors in the midfield. Bradshaw turns here now. Slides it wide for Ruffing. Trying to get it back to the inside. Ball here on the near touchline. Think the Outlaws surrendered a throw in. Ball to the midfield now, though, with Robertson. Warren trying to make life difficult, so gets a bit of a bear hug there, and now Ruffing a chance to pick out a pass for the Warriors. Slide to the inside now. Warriors working around it. Garcia tried to wrap his right foot onto it, but drags it wide of the near post. Corbin Martinez comes into the game now for the Warriors. Warriors on top 1-0 here on the 62nd minute goal from Kobe Bradshaw. 15 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this one. Warriors trying to extend their season, try to get a chance to put some hardware in the case at Worland High School. Outlaws take the goal kick only as far as Bradshaw as Martinez lets that run over his body, ran into the back of the defender. Now it's out. Ruffing going to take it away. Chavez has to deal with it again, and that one could be a throw-in. Not sure if it was going to go for a corner, but it was a throw-in as we're a little blocked off from this near sideline. So throw in for the Warriors. They try to throw it over the top, and Martinez uses the big body to stay in front. Crippen looking for an option, goes wide. Now the ball inside. Martinez, one-timer, tried to hit it but did not get the contact, and now the Outlaws chance at a counterattack here. Donovan Warren all the way back. Good hustle now as the Outlaws trying to stretch the Warriors' defense. Armender is onto it. Scheibel is back doing the defending. Forcing Armender is wide. Towards the sideline now. Finds Ferralis but left it behind on him. And Scheibel tries to take it away from Robertson, but the ball's loose on top. Tiedemann there to make the challenge, and Ruffing, good first touch there as he'll send the ball up ahead. Now a chance to chase after one for the Warriors. Martinez will try to put Chavez under pressure, but a good ball ahead. The Outlaws, though, couldn't pick the next pass. Mendenhall trying to find Ruffing now. Ruffing just couldn't quite latch onto that as Chavez came over the top. Throw in for the Warriors looking for Bradshaw. Crippen will come up, win the ball. Slide it for Bradshaw. Kobe turns, looks for an option, slides it in behind for Turner. And then the Outlaws have to play it out for a Warrior corner kick. Stolens was coming out, but I think it was the right play made by the Outlaw defender. Ruffing comes out, Mascaro in, and now as Zach Davis not going to be allowed to substitute in here, so the next stoppage. Warriors made that choice late. So Scheibel will bring this in from the near side corner flag. Ball comes in low across the box. Stolen's able to pick it up there and now will launch it out of the box. The big right foot. And Murray is going to try to get onto this. It's a good goal kick taken. Warriors got to get some defending here. Ball comes inside for Green. Green slides to the middle. Warriors still trying to deal with it. Trying to flip the field here. Nobody home here for the moment. Turner is on to it. Armendariz is out there. Wins it back for the Outlaws. Glides past one Warrior a second. Scheibel with a challenge. Tiedemann with a clearance. Turner trying to get it the rest of the way clear and just hits it up that far sideline, and that's kind of a good enough area. As Davis will come into the game for the Warriors. Eugene Waite into the game for the Outlaws. $11:55 to go here as Turner comes off for the Warriors and Karsten Bartlett comes off for the Outlaws. Davis trying to take this away as that ball goes out of play on that far touchline. So the Warriors have is it a throw-in or is it a free kick on a handball, looks like. So a free kick here for Scheibel and the Warriors. The wind's starting to whip up, though, as it's gusting now here at the Energy Capital Sports Complex. See what Scheibel can get in behind it. Sends it up the field here. Touchdown by the Outlaws, but only as far as Crippen, but the Outlaws actually get the first touch. Nice job by Mendenhall to get there, but now it's a long run by Garcia for the Outlaws. He'll try to work towards the near side corner flag, trying to keep it in play. And it's out for a Rawlins corner kick. So last touch did come from the Warriors. And now the Outlaws going to have a set piece opportunity here. Outlaws trying to set up something from the playground here. So they're stacked up across the top of the 18-yard box. Ball comes in now. Warriors bouncing through. Ball still loose here. Outlaws try to get a touch on it. Garcia, now Mendenhall sends it to the outside, and it drops down for Armendariz. Challenge from Mendenhall. Armendariz around him, stepping inside the 18, and now bouncing around, and an offside call at the end of it against the Outlaws. So York comes into the game for the Outlaws. Ramirez for the Warriors as Corbin Martinez comes to the sideline for the Warriors. Israel Garcia the other side for the Outlaws. All taken short here as they give it for Scheibel. Runs it up this near side for Mascaro. Tried a 1-2 there with the Warriors Crippen, but couldn't come together. Now the ball's loose to the outside. Mendenhall has to get rid of it and does just in time. And the Warriors do just enough on that defensive possession. Throw in for the Warriors. That one slides out of play there. Mendenhall tried to throw it in for Mascaro, but in the end it ends up flying out of play with that breeze. All in play here for the Outlaws. Cleared off by Mascaro only as far as Green towards goal and always sailing over the top. Good contact from Green, but not the direction. 9 minutes to go here into the 72nd minute now. Warriors 1, Outlaws 0. Consolation Championship berth on the line for a game tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I believe it'll be against the Torrington Trailblazers if I saw the score correctly on the other field. Good touch there by Bradshaw. Davis gets the second one. Now the Warriors have to try to scramble for it. And Warren and protect it and does so nicely. Morales wins the header on the throw-in. Crippen kind of hung onto the ball here for too long, and he's challenged by Armendariz, and Armendariz wins it on the second attempt. And the ball pings around now into the box here for Heiner. And Heiner just doing the waiting to be challenged there by Gonzalez just to get rid of it. As Heiner hits it with the right foot, trying to put as much in behind it as he can. Bradshaw, that one bounces away from Kobe, and now the ball to the outside for Ferralis. Quickly inside, Scheibel got a piece of it, but spins ahead for the Outlaws. Gonzalez chips it into the box, stood up by Mendenhall, spinning here for Green. Gonna come off his head. He's got a lot of speed, but not enough to keep that in place, so the Warriors will have a throw-in. 7:35 and ticking down now. Thrown in looking for Bradshaw. Green wins that ball there, and players come together as Bradshaw tried to get there. Green's also down, took a knock, and it's a free kick for the Outlaws here in the attacking half, and again with the breeze, a dangerous area. Now they'll stop the play here. So they want, I think they're going to have Green probably come out of the game as he took that knock in the forehead there. So Green comes off. Garcia checks in. Chavez will strike this for the Outlaws when it's brought back to play. 7:11 to go here, 73rd minute. Warriors got to be focused on the defensive side here, trying to deal with this free kick opportunity for the Outlaws. Heiner's got to be ready with this breeze. And we're back underway here, and Chavez strikes with the right foot towards the top of the 18. Header won there by Bradshaw. Back out for Chavez, here to the near side. Warren trying to clear it low. Second time around, he'll touch it outside. Now to the inside for Mascaro. Mascaro sliding it wide, can't get it past York, though. And then Garcia steps to the inside, and he's bumped off it there by Crippen. And it'll be another free kick here for the Outlaws. So Green will come back into the game next for the Outlaws. Turner for the Warriors, but decide against it. Ball stood up into the air by Bradshaw. This one potentially going to be a corner kick for the Outlaws. We'll see. Ends up being a throw-in, I think. So Cooper Cannon comes into the game. We'll see how much he can go. Got that left knee taped up, and Turner comes to the sideline, and they won't let him come into the game just on this stoppage. Outlaws throw in. Green check back in. He's got it back for Chavez. Chavez steps in front of Cannon, and now a shot here wide, and Heiner spilled it, but he slides over to grab it. The ball's still loose. Heiner's got to get back here now, and into the side netting it goes. So dangerous play there, but the Outlaws can't scramble it towards goal. .5:33 and ticking down now here as we hit the 1 o'clock hour. Garcia will check in next. Actually, they stop things up. So now the goal kick will come here from the right foot of Scheibel. Strikes it, trying to lift it towards midfield, and does. Bradshaw chested it down, can't get the next touch. Ferralis takes it away and gets it up for Armendariz. Armendariz drifting out to the far side now. Works around Sergio Cardenas, tries to go for the sliding challenge, won the ball and takes it out of play across the far touchline for an Outlaw throw-in. Thrown in here for the Outlaws onto the back heel from Scheibel, and then blocked away by Cardenas, and out for a corner kick here for the Outlaws. 4:28 to go. Warriors gonna stay focused and locked in on this one. Here comes the corner kick, heading towards the penalty spot. Two Outlaws come together there. Another chance at it, and diving to the ground there was Chavez, and now a stoppage of the play, and Cooper Cannon, he tried to give it his best, the senior, but at the end of it just cannot go. And again, it's good hustle trying to go for it. He took that knock earlier on, but the Warriors make the smart play to bring Garcia back into the game. Chavez got ahead to this. Garcia going to work against York. York tries to touch it to the inside. Mascaro has it. Touches it forward. Chavez. Mascaro wins it on the second opportunity as well. Good hustle play from Mascaro and leans into Robertson. That'll be a free kick for the Outlaws. Mascaro didn't need to do that either. At worst, Chavez going to take that out for a Warrior corner kick. Ball short here, and Mascaro intercepts this, touches it down for himself. Bump back here. York on the defense, tries to work around York. Centers up a pass. Bradshaw's in there, touches it to himself out in front. Stone's able to get the save. Ball into the attacking half here. Scheibel headed it down, but in the end, the Outlaws scramble it forward, but right to Heiner, and he can wait for the Outlaws to come attack to scoop this one up in front of Gonzalez, and does. 3:05 to go, 77th minute, and now descending into the 78th minute for the Warriors with that 1-0 lead, trying to protect it as Bradshaw sees that one just sail over his head. And then the Warriors win it back with Crippen. Slides it wide now. Mascaro just set up a run here. Tried to go inside. Gives it away there to Acosta. And then Green takes it past Mendenhall. Here come the Outlaws the other way. Green, he'll strike it now, and it bounces in front of Cameron Heiner. And a good save there by Heiner. Goal kick taken. Good close control here by Bradshaw. Sends it up the outside now, and it'll be offsides on Turner as he drifted beyond that last defender. So a free kick coming for the Outlaws now. Warriors got to filter players back here. So the Outlaws will just try to lift it towards the box. Stone's right foot to it, lifts it in the air. Warriors settle underneath it. Warren didn't know a whole lot about that header, but a good job on it. Bradshaw trying to keep it away from Gonzalez and does. Turner touch the inside. York hammers it back ahead. This one's going to go to Heiner again, right into the breadbasket. As the Warriors, minute 43 left in it. Heiner trying to send it well up the field here, and it's going to bounce at midfield. A little backside touch there from Chavez, and now one for Mascaro to chase after. York's got to get the touch right, and Mascaro takes it back down, but then Chavez wins the next ball. Tries to drag it between Mascaro and Crippen and does. Green setting up around. Good challenge by Mendenhall to keep it from moving forward. Tiedemann stands it up into the breeze. Gonzalez chips it over the top. Green on the back shoulder of Mendenhall. Dives to the outside there as Mendenhall was taken down, but not enough to bring out a whistle for a free kick. Outlaws take it quickly, trying to get inside the box, and a handball comes on Green beforehand before any kind of challenge. Under a minute to go now into the 80th minute, 52 and ticking away. Warriors set to bring the ball forward. Scheibel, a right foot to it, bounces in front of Chavez, heads it down. Warriors working outside with Bradshaw. Mascaro working back now. Anywhere will do for the Warriors as Mascaro has to ride a challenge, and a free kick is given. 33 seconds to go. Warriors just trying to keep it out of the danger zone here as Mendenhall puts the ball on the deck. Scheibel hammers it forward here. Touchdown by Bradshaw, but works back against the Warriors. And Bradshaw sliding challenge to win it back. 15 seconds to go as Mascaro tries to lift it forward. 14 seconds to go. Ball going to go out of play. 10 seconds now. Warrior throw in. Can just throw it down into the corner. The Warriors going to head to the Consolation Championship game, and there goes the horn. 80 minutes gone. The Warriors 1, Outlaws 0 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Post-game show presented by 7-Up next on the McCamey Broadcasting Network.
Sally's Classic Pizza in Worland, the classiest pizza around. Sally's offers pizza made with fresh dough daily. Go with a classic single topping or load it up with the king. 10 toppings in all. Friday, football and pizza is a winning combination. The Warriors special is available all school year. Get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter for just $16.98. Fridays only. Sally's Classic Pizza, 1214 Bighorn Avenue, or call 347-2453.
The Washkey Prevention Coalition works across the community to support our youth being drug and alcohol free. Did you know most Washkey County high school students are not drinking alcohol or using marijuana in a typical month? In fact, 80% of our students are not using alcohol, and even more, 90% are not using marijuana. We're proud that they are making healthy choices. In Washkey County, it's who we are. A message from the Washkey Prevention Coalition.
Swing Trucking is a family-owned and operated company in Worland, Wyoming, offering trucking services for a host of industries. They have done extensive work in Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, and Colorado, as well as surrounding Rocky Mountain states for the past 70 years. Their modern and up-to-date equipment allows them to provide full-service solutions for their customers' needs, from start to completion. Swing Trucking, 347-4161. Swing Trucking is a proud supporter of McCamey Broadcasting and Worland High School Athletics. Are you searching for a Wyoming local general contractor for your next home improvement or new home construction? Cody Keller at Keller Construction in Worland should be your first call. From concrete to roofing and everything in between. New builds, renovations, additions, custom projects, and more. Call Cody Keller at Keller Construction in Worland, 307-431-6541.
The Bunkers Golf Simulators at 1701 Bighorn Avenue in Worland invites you to experience the next level of indoor golf right here in the Bighorn Basin.
At The Bunkers, we believe that golf is a year-round passion, and our state-of-the-art indoor golf simulator brings that vision to life. Featuring advanced technology from TrackMan, our large 2-bay facility allows you to experience the joy of golf no matter the season. Dive deep into your performance as you receive immediate analysis of your swing with club data and shot feedback. Embrace the future of golf with us, where you can refine your skills, engage in friendly competition, or simply enjoy the game in a controlled environment. Join us at The Bunkers today, 1701 Bighorn Avenue, next to Blair's Market here in Worland. Book a bay today at www.thebunkersworland.com.
And welcome inside the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Final score, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Worland Warriors 1, Rawlins Outlaws 0. Warriors into the Consolation Championship game. We're now joined by Worland Warrior head coach Ron Overcast. Coach, we didn't get to do a pre-game with some goofy stuff going on, and you came over and you said you're going to do some things differently and have some fun. And I'd say that was a team that looked like it was having fun for most of the game.
Man, that's the most energy and just intensity out there. That's the most we've had all season long. That was really fun to watch, and I mean that was really just the theme going into the game. We don't want to go home today. We want to stay and have a nice dinner tonight. But main thing was our mindset. And going into this game, we switched formations, and it was attack, and I mean that was fun to watch. And I think we'll do it again tomorrow.
And Coach, again, I know that with this breeze, I know sometimes an advantage, sometimes a disadvantage here with this fast surface. In that first half, it seemed like you were trying to kind of knock down the door, get that goal, get to halftime. Didn't happen. Have to work against the wind. And to get that goal from Kobe Bradshaw in the 62nd minute, it was taking a lot of hard work. That movement in the middle of the field, the ball movement, the one-touch passing, it just got pretty crispy there at the end. Then Bradshaw was able to slide it underneath Bryce Stolens and had to feel good to see those things happen after what was a disappointing Thursday.
Yeah, and that Stoles, he's a good keeper. And that was, at halftime we decided to move Kobe up to forward, and we were looking to see if we could play him in like that. We finally got him in, and he finished, and so we finally got that goal. Now maybe tomorrow we can work on maybe 2, but I think everybody on the roster played today, and they did great. I mean, our young guys, they gave us a ton of energy
Charlie
out
Turner
there.
Charlie
Turner
really
played
good.
his butt off.
I mean, Hunter, when he was out there, he was giving it 100%. Cabre Miller as well. Yeah, everybody that came in seemed ready for the moment.
Right.
The moment wasn't too big for them when they checked in.
Yeah, that was just so much fun to watch, and I'm proud of. I've told you I'm so proud of this team and how they've just grown together and stuff. And I think our low numbers are hard, but the advantage, the good thing, and I think that's why we saw these guys, is we have to practice together this year. Varsity and JV kids, and they've improved so much, and so you see that they went out there and really, they played just as well as the starters. That was just a great effort by all of them, and so I'm happy, and I guess we got a big poker game tonight.
Jordan McCamey joined by Worland Warrior head coach Ron Overcast on the heels of a Worland Warrior 1-0 victory over the Rawlins Outlaws into the 3A Boys State Consolation Championship. Coach, any final thoughts on this one before we let you get some food and maybe a little poker? Of course, nothing real on the line, folks.
No, nothing real. That's all fake. But who do we play? Do we know?
Torrington, I think, right?
Oh, we got to play Torrington again? Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be in a real mood to put out the bad taste in the mouth that the Warriors have put on them with 9 goals in a pair of games. So Torrington tomorrow. But, Coach, any final thoughts on this one before we sign it off
just
here?
Proud of the guys, and that was so fun to watch. The energy we played with tonight was just great.
Coach, as always, appreciate you. Glad we get a couple more conversations before we close out this 2026 campaign.
All right. Thank you.
Head coach Ron Overcast there on the post-game show presented by 7-Up. Let's now dive into our Warriors game review presented by Washke Cinemas in Worland. Well, no incidents in the game, so no yellow cards out there, some fouls throughout the game. The Warriors had the advantage to win in the first half, had a number of set pieces, number of shots on goal. Zach Davis pinged one in between the crossbars in about the 10th minute, but the Warriors couldn't get past the Outlaws. Second half working against the wind. Outlaws had some control in the opening 10 minutes. Warriors started to take control in the next 15, and in the 62nd minute, Kobe Bradshaw gets a good through ball, drives past his last defender, and slots a low rifle underneath the body of Bryce Stolens to make it 1-0, and then the Warrior defense stands up the rest of the way, dealt with some free kicks, dealt with some corners, and at the end of the day, they get a clean sheet for Cameron Heiner in the defense. 1-0 the final on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. That's our Warriors game review presented by Washke Cinemas in Worland. That's going to do it for our post-game show presented by 7-Up. Final score one more time. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Worland Warriors 1, Rawlins Outlaws 0. Saturday soccer, it's on tap. Lady Warriors were eliminated earlier, but we got Warriors soccer tomorrow against Torrington, 11 o'clock here at the Energy Capital Sports Complex. 11 o'clock kickoff. We'll have it for you on the McCamey Broadcasting Network. Final time. We'll sign on and sign off tomorrow, so make sure you tune in to it as the Warriors pick up a 1-0 win in the consolation semifinals over the Rawlins Outlaws. And until next time, and you know there's going to be a next time, go Worland Warriors.